Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. And I'm asking, please like, subscribe, and make your comment. Alright? Don't forget to subscribe, friends. Don't forget. When you like, don't forget to subscribe. Alright? So, welcome again. Yes, so we did a topic yesterday about discovering, why husband and wife may cheat on each other, or why they develop feelings for someone else. And there was a lot of things that we came up with, that would have been issue in the marriage, that would have been an issue in the marriage, why persons will easily fall for other person outside of their marriage. So it's a thing that happen regular society, where the wife will gravitate to someone out there, and the husband will gravitate to someone else out there as well. Now we check the levels that it is majority of the time it is because of not getting that attention that you are required to get in your marriage. And so persons out there, like I would say, maybe, like, I wouldn't say like predator, but there are persons out there are looking for love, and they will even see your spouse and like your spouse, and at times will attempt to say things that will put a smile on their face, and so we have to be careful, because if we are not saying it to our spouse, then persons out there waiting to say it to to your spouse, so so we establish some little things that because of lack of it in the marriage, why person will go astray, right? And person want to feel wanted. All of us want to feel wanted. And if you're in a relationship and you're not feeling wanted by your partner, then you're going to gravitate automatically to someone who make you feel good, make you smile all the time, right? So it's reality, what is going on, right? So husband, make your wife smile. Put a smile on your wife's face every day, and let her know that you appreciate her and you love her. Because saying you love each other, it goes a long way, right? It goes a long way. And wives, tell your husband that you love him. Don't wait for him to tell you, right? As we did speak about taking initiative on your own, and do something, and eventually you will make a change in that person's mind, to think different, that you're not waiting on him to tell you that he loves you. But when a woman can get up every day and talk to her husband and said, hon, I really love you, and then you mention some qualities, so that's very important too as well. Let me mention, at times you can mention, like, some wonderful qualities that your partner have, that you really love about him or her. That goes a long way. So always mention at times, some qualities that you really love about your spouse, and that will spark that person's up, yeah. So it is good at times, speak good about your partner, let the partner know what you really love about him or her, what I mean. These things go a long way as well. And that's showing love and appreciation. You have to appreciate what is yours, and if you don't appreciate what is yours, as we said before, other person out there are waiting to appreciate what is yours, and not until when it get bad or when it too late, then now you want to appreciate who you did have in your life. So don't wait for that to happen, friends. Appreciate who you have now. Don't wait until when it get bad because you ignore your partner, and then when your partner is gravitating to other persons who is making her laugh or making him laugh and happy, then you're gonna feel bad. So appreciate your partner, friends. Appreciate who you have in your life. Don't wait until it get bad. Now we establish what causes persons to have feelings for others. So now I want to help you in knowing how you can establish a strong marriage. How you can establish a strong marriage. And how you can do so is that if we desire to establish a strong marriage, friends, let me say this, first our priority, our priority must be our relationship with God. Now let me repeat. For us to have a strong marriage, friends, I'm even talking to those who even not, maybe not in the church, or who, let me not say, let me speak about, well, I'm speaking to those who, who is in the church and who is not. So whether you're in the church or you're not, I'm just letting you know, right? I'm letting you know that to establish a strong marriage, first you have to establish your relationship with God. You have to establish your relationship first with God, right? You have to establish that. You have to establish that, right? And if you notice, I'm repeating because it is very important. Now, the foremost commandment that Jesus mentioned is love for God, right? Love for God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might, right? So God said that we should love Him with all our heart and with all our soul and with all our might. And you can found it over there in Matthew 22 verse 33 or 37. Yeah, Matthew 22 37. So you can check it out, right? What God is saying, that and as important, let me say this, as important our spouse is, right? As important our relationship with our spouse is, it should be secondary to our relationship with God, right? So let me repeat that. As much as friends, as much as as important our relationship with our spouse is, it should be secondary. You hear what I'm saying? It should be secondary to our relationship with God, who wants our whole heart. It should be. So we should establish first our relationship with God, right? Let me just set this thing. Alright? So that is very important, friends, that we establish our relationship with God, right? So our relationship with God should come first, right? At all time, friends, whether we want to believe it or not. Right? Must be. Right? Sorry about that, just setting something straight here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Just a minute, friends. Oh, what is going on here? Alright, sorry about that. Oh boy. It seems as if the devil don't want me to do this, you know, like he don't want me to encourage. Alright, sorry about that, friends. Sorry about that. I think we're on a roll now. Alright. Yes, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yes. So as I was saying, friends, that our relationship, right, should not come before our relationship with God. That is very important, that we establish Christ in our relationship. All right. You know, just like you know, let me say this. You know, just like, even remember when Christ was preaching the Sermon on the Mount, that, you know, one thing that what he was really stressing is our first priority is to seek the kingdom of God, right? What he was stressing on the Mount, that to the people, that our first priority must be us seeking the kingdom of God and his righteousness. So you see, friends, that we should establish our relationship with God first and foremost, right? And you can even find it over there in Matthew 6:33. You know what he was speaking about, Matthew 6:33 and the mount, when he was, you know, stressing that our first priority must be seeking the kingdom of God and his righteousness. All right, so you know, you can read it over there in Matthew 6:33, right? All right, so friends, it is important that we establish that, you know, for us to have a wonderful relationship, we have to establish Christ in our relationship, right? And then our next priority would be our relationship with our spouse. All right, so we have to remember that our experience with God, it having a relationship with God, it you know, it helps us to prepare our character in having a relationship, right? It having a relationship with God, it helps our character to and for us, it prepares us. Let me say that having a relationship with God, it prepares us to have a wonderful relationship, right? And it prepares us even to have to know how to deal with children, to have kids. So it is very important that we establish that, friends, right? A relationship without God, a lot of problems that you don't know, it will cause you not to know how to deal with stuff, you know, deal with problems, you know. And if you realize that many relationships, they don't know how to deal with problems when it comes. The first thing persons think to go back to their parents' home, run away from the problem, right? So when we only focus one-sided, just physical, and leave out the spiritual, friends, we will have problem. So we have to have it balanced, spiritually and physically, right? We cannot focus only physically and expect everything gonna be alright. We have to have a spiritual relationship with our Maker. Then now we will know how to deal with each other and know to deal with the different problems that will arrive. Because yes, we will have problems. You will have teeth and tongue. You will have, but because of your understanding and because you would establish a relationship with Christ, being in the center, in the midst of your marriage, you know, then you both will know how to deal with each other. You get what I'm saying? So when both persons establish an individual relationship with God, they will know how to deal with each other. Right? Not aggressively and worrisome and all these things. No. But you will know how to treat each other with love and respect. Right? God is love, friends. And when we connect to that love source, eventually you become love yourself. You get it? God is love. And if you develop a relationship with the love source, eventually you become love yourself. So friends, I leave it here. And I hope that something was said that, would have empowered someone to establish a strong marriage or a strong relationship going forward. So join me next time again, where we will talk about something I don't know yet, but we will talk about something interesting next time around. Alright, and remember friends, don't be afraid to like and share. I should mention that, share. You can share it. Share it, man. Share it to someone who would love to hear these words of encouragement and would, take it and establish it upon their relationship. So share it, friends. Like, share, and, comment. Tell me what you think about, all of this. And even if you have a topic, you can share it. I can look into it. And friends, please subscribe. I'm realizing that maybe I'm getting views, but they subscribe, subscribe. So do like, subscribe, and comment, and friends, feel free to share. Alright? So keep it breezy, and next time we will discuss something that will uplift your spirit and your physical self in being a better person. Alright? So take care.